Good afternoon. Welcome along to Friday and your strategy guide ready for the weekend. Now, question to you, or more of an action to do, if you're ready for the new season, hit that like button down below. Let's see how many people watching versus likes are ready for the new 2024 F1 Clash season coming in approximately around 3 weeks' time, is the belief. But with that in mind, 3 GPs to go. Hopefully you've done a fantastic qualifying session so far, and it is Friday, so there is still chances to qualify. If you haven't qualified, make sure to check out that strategy guide. Now, we are doing this well in advance, so you'll see that we haven't even qualified yet. But don't be alarmed, it is the weekend strategy guide. So, run you quickly through Chinese GP, Kevin Magnussen, Lewis Hamilton, and Onyx, all 5% boosted. And no legendary drivers are permitted to be used this weekend. That's because F1 is back. ×2 double asset rewards though, so if it wasn't important to get your top position already, well, it is even more now, because ×2 rewards, all of them juicy cards or not so juicy cards, you're going to get double of. Great, isn't it? Yeah, not too bad. But let's give it our go. There's only around 3 GPs left. Still got to give it in your effort. You never know what your opponents are going to get. You never know who's going to get a bad matchmaking, a disconnect. Everything is still possible. But let's take a look at them tracks for the weekend's Chinese GP. Of course, no China GP in our F1 Clash world. So we start off with Mexico. 12% chance of rain. We've got Montreal in there as well. We've got Monza. We've got Silverstone with an 18% chance of rain. We've got Baku. We've got the very fast and improved Barcelona. We've got Melbourne, and we round it off with Jeddah. Now, Jeddah has got some slight potential chance of some high temperatures, as you can see, up to 38 degrees. So we will have to cover that off. But that is your opening round and final round tracks. There is just 2 tracks with rain, 12% in Mexico, 18% in Silverstone. Hutch have gone a little bit easier, but I would not think they're going to be changing weather condition tracks, I reckon. Be careful. Remember, your defreeze screen will tell you what rain is coming in. But we're going to pick the very best boosts. We're going to pick the Merlions, the Kawais, Coppers, whatever. If you haven't got them, race start and cornering is your go-to friend. But let's get into it. Your weekend guide. Get my words out for this weekend. So here we go then, starting with Mexico. And equally, Mexico has pretty much not far off the same time as Barcelona. So recommendation is always give it a best shot between Barcelona and Mexico, because you never know with the track temperature. Barcelona is a lot cooler, 8 to 11 degrees, whereas Mexico, if it's dry, is 2 degrees to 26. So if it goes up to 26, you could put in a decent lap compared to Barcelona. But we're going to start off with the 4 soft, 4 medium, and the 5 medium, 3 soft. Tried and tested. You need around 90 plus tyre management to do 4 softs. If you don't have that, use a tyre boost like P13 to P24. We've put Nazar in there, which gives you some decent tyres. You can use Frost, SAR, anything like that. And we've got the same 5 medium, 3 soft. Now, expect a lot of the AI to pit on lap 5/lap 6. So we're going to be doing some undercuts if it rains. It's a 4 wet, 4 wet, and a 5 wet, 3 wet as well. The idea is that your front driver is going to push hard and try and create a gap, and then pit and undercut from the front. But then you've got 5 wet, 3 wet covering off the bases as well. On the right hand side, massive straight to conserve your power unit. You've got to be conserving down there every single time, because it is a great chance to overtake for the following corners. Race 2 then is a tricky one if you get a max spot, but hopefully some dry conditions this week will make it a little bit easier. We are heading to Canada. It's the same strategy for both sets of strategies. It is a 3 soft, 2 soft, and a 4 medium, 4 medium for both the front drivers and the rear drivers. We've got Merlion and Kawai from the front, with Copper and Kawai from the back. And remember, right hand side, basically that back straight and the home straight as you cross the line you want to be conserving your power unit. Attack through every corner, because Montreal is, although it is a tough track, you can score big points. We haven't seen it for a little while, but Hutch have made sure that we don't forget it in a hurry. Monza is returning for race number 3 of this opening round and final round. So very much well and truly back. Strategy-wise, 90 plus tyre management will see you run a 3 soft, 2 soft, and a 4 hard are very good strategies to follow round Monza. If you're not struggling too much, obviously softs are great. If you are struggling, mediums can be ran from the front, a 3 medium, 2 soft if you wish. And from the back, we've got the 2 soft, 3 medium, and the tried and tested 4 hard is the go-to. It is a very solid, overcutting point scoring strategy in Monza. Right hand side, 3 places to conserve your power unit. Very good chances as well. But remember, straights conserve, corners attack, and you are going to be left with some power units to attack. No extreme weather, so you should be good. And hopefully you make it through turn 1 without getting stuck. Race 4 then, we are off to Silverstone, and that always, because it's England, has a chance of rain, and it's 18% this time round. Same strategies though, from the front, 2 soft, 3 medium, and a 3 medium, 2 soft. Merlion and Kawhi from the front, and from the back we've got Cupper and Kawhi, because you might need some more race start, some more cornering in there as well. Now, if it does rain, remember you've got your debrief screen that will show before, so you can see if it's going to rain or not. But remember, all AI will pit on lap 4 if it's a full wet race. So from the front, it's fine pitting on lap 4. From the back, you've got to be pitting lap 3 and doing a 3-4. Now, if you're going to be doing a 3-4, you're not going to be able to push massively on the 4 wet stint. So use as much power unit and attack as much as you can on them first 3 laps. Good places to conserve power unit. There's 4 in total, as you can see over on the right hand side, and some solid overtaking potential too. So hopefully Silverstone can be some good point scoring, but can also be a pain for you in the wet, especially starting from the back. You need a bit of dry conditions to score huge points, but the wet, if you pick a tyre boost as well, can still score well. Race number 5 then, and it's exactly the same strategy as Silverstone. There is 0% chance of rain, so it is just the dry strategies that we need to have a look at. And it's exactly the same. It's the 2 soft, 3 medium, and the 3 medium, 2 soft round Baku. Merlion, Kawhi, Cupper and Kawhi, as we have seen. Now, there's a massive straight here in Baku, so make sure to conserve your power unit down and give it enough boost for the corner so you don't slow down too much. But as you come through the first 2 turns, and you can see that big yellow bar to, well, basically down this part here, and then turns 3, you want to be pushing hard, because through that middle sector, it is so great. That middle corner section, I should say. It is really good to get some overtaking done. It is so good for cornering. I think it's in the end of sector 1, basically. But Baku, conserve a lot down the straight, attacking them red middle corners, and you can score good points. 2-stop is the way to go around Baku. Race 6, we head off to Barcelona. Now, I do believe Mexico is just slightly faster than Barcelona, but I'll test it out this week, have a chat with the team as well, and I'll put down a pinned comment down below where the fastest track is. Remember, Barcelona is 0%, Mexico is 12% chance of rain. So if Mexico is wet for you, then you're going to have to push at Barcelona anyway. 4 medium from the front. Easy peasy, Merlion, Kawhi, the best strategy around Spain. But remember, if you get a bad lap in Mexico and you need a decent lap in Spain on the Sunday, then you're going to have to run some sort of softs. And that can be in the form of a 3 soft, 2 soft, or even a 5 medium, 3 soft if you can stretch the stint out. A lot of it will depend on your rival in terms of who you get matched with. So obviously Cupper and Kawhi from the back for you is going to be nice, but a 4 medium is so good. It is the fastest way around Barcelona. On the right hand side, you can see the straight for conserving and a small section in the middle as we approach the end of sector 2. But yeah, I mean, it's a great track and it's a very enjoyable track, but it's a track that has an amazing race start. So really push lap 1, because you can move from like P16 to P2 just in the space of 10 corners. it is one to push at. Race number 7 is Australia. 0% chance of rain in this one. So it is the 3 soft, 2 soft, and the 4 medium again for both sets of drivers. Merlion and Kawhi from the front. We've got Kawhi and Cupper, even Prince and Nazar if you want a bit more of a tyre management boost at the rear. A very good track. Another one of these tracks where it's got a really strong race start. So really push on lap 1. There's 2 key places to conserve power unit, as you can see on the right hand side, and it is a track where 1 stop is a little bit quicker than a 2 stop, but it really depends if you can get the clean air to run them soft tyres. And lastly, we are off to Jeddah for race number 8. Now this is up to 38 degrees, so if you are over 33, you're going to degrade a lot quicker on your tyres. So use mediums instead of softs, hards instead of mediums, if it does get up to that 38 degrees temperature. Basically, if it's over 33 degrees, you usually need to move down a tyre compound to a slower one, more durable. So from the front, we've got the 2-2-2-1 strategy. Now, if you are listening, you can also run a 2 soft, 3 hard, no problem. So a little bit more of a secret for those who listen rather than just look at the screen and take a picture. And we've got the 3 hard, 2 soft for driver 2. I've mentioned that strategy that you can do from the front, the 2-2-3 hard, absolutely fine, Cupper and Prince. And then from the back, I actually like a 3 hard, 1 soft, because it gets you out of all the pit lane chaos. But again, you can do a 3 hard, 2 soft, 2 medium if you wish, and you want to push, depending on the chance of track temperature, weather temperature going above 33 degrees. So some definitely massive point scoring opportunity this weekend. So that is your strategy guide as my P head gets smaller in this screen, and that is what you need to follow for this weekend's GP. Remember, no legendary drivers are permitted, so make sure to go and take a look at who your best drivers are. Comment down below which drivers you're using. Will it be the old Kevin Magnussen and Lewis Hamilton combination, or will you be sticking to someone like Max Verstappen, where you know his qualifying stat is going to be fairly decent? So let me know down below, if you've got this far, which drivers are you using this weekend? And good luck, because after this GP finishes, you've roughly got 2 weeks, 2 GPs to get your best result.